My name is Sergi Fogelson. I created and teach the Intro to Data Science course at Metis. I earned my PhD at Dartmouth in cognitive neuroscience, and while I was there, I studied the computational properties of the visual system using a variety of machine learning techniques. And I really decided to pursue that career, or that course of study, because I'd always been fascinated with the human mind, and I wanted to know how you could study it algorithmically. As an undergrad, I took a variety of courses. I actually took a lot of courses in logic, philosophy, a little bit of computer science, and then artificial intelligence and computational intelligence. So computational intelligence would be what we would call machine learning today. As a team lead at Security Scorecard, I worked on a variety of projects. One was developing a breach prediction model. So that basically means we were trying to predict whether a given company was going to suffer a cybersecurity breach or a cybersecurity incident where they were going to lose data to hackers based on the company's externally visible cybersecurity footprint, meaning how many ports they had open, if there were passwords floating around online, if we knew that they were running really old versions of specific software, like they were running really old versions of servers or SSH clients, a variety of different things. Anybody that really takes the course would become much, much better at being able to understand how to work with data. So if you're given a new data set, you would immediately be able to start thinking about how to ask questions about that data and model how to answer those specific questions. So for example, if you're given a new data set, let's say there's one really famous one that's all of the taxi rides in New York City. So if you're given a gigantic data set of all of the taxi rides in New York City, you might want to say, well, where do taxi drivers get tipped the best when a given customer gets dropped off in a given borough or a given section of the city. After doing this course, you'll be able to do that. So you're really building towards presenting a final project that you've selected within the first couple of weeks of starting the course. And the whole aim of the course is to kind of build towards completing that project in a way that's both satisfactory to you and to showcase kind of the skills that you've learned while you've been taking the course. You're more than welcome to bring your own data set and try to tackle a business problem that you currently face. So the way a typical class would be structured is I would lecture and you would work kind of simultaneously for the first hour to hour and a half. And then you would work on a lab that would just be a whole host of questions that you're expected to solve throughout the rest of the class, and then whatever you have left over would be used as homework for the next course. On a day-to-day basis, I think data scientists, at the end of the day, they're trying to provide value to whatever business that they work with, and that can be in a variety of different ways. So in one way, it might have something to do with trying to answer business questions in a data rigorous way, or actually try to kind of unravel the questions that executives or like that somebody that's usually in a more senior level, more business level role gives, and kind of transform that into an actual question that can be addressed using the data that's at hand. That's one very big thing the data scientists do. It's a lot of kind of taking what a business person says and wants and turning it into actual reality. The other big thing the data scientists do is really make prototypes of different kinds of solutions to problems. So they aren't the ones that are going in and creating production-ready systems, for example, at Amazon to recommend, the best hair dryer to buy given that you've purchased these other products. But what they do is they create those initial models, exploratory models that solve those questions in a good way, and then hand those off to actual adept computer programmers and developers to really make those models sing.